I prefer OG's lineup. I think they have the potential, especially if they come out ahead in the laning stage. I think they can just walk over Alliance.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think they still have damage issues early on.
What can they do over mid? Take care of Thompson at all? This is so difficult right now. If he goes though, the timing might be right. Undying coming over, balanced strike, that puts him at a full health. Hansky makes the rotation. But with the double damage, he's still outputting so much and sustaining so much. You got 3 heroes up against just Thompson. He can't get the kill just yet. Has Jingu finally flashes the
FNG's gonna die as well.
Gets the kill, looks over at FNG, and this is gonna be 2. Oh my, the double damage allows him to just get 2. Might even just be 3.
All right.
Don't tell me he gets this. He's got Boundless Strike. He's gonna go for the courier instead. And I think we brought it up yesterday. The aggression that OG's been working with, or the way that they've been just going, it feels like pubs where you're just like, what? Am I getting outclassed right now? Top lane, Inkswell pops. You've got the Stroke of Fate with the Blade Fury. They get another kill, this time on an S4. They don't stop coming.
No, FNG even blocks the big camp down in the bot lane to stop mag farming that as well as the lane itself.
Radiant's courier.
Inkswell, now it's just even more of a run at you kind of style. Now that you've got the Inkswell, Stroke of Fate hits both Hanskin as well as Limp, and you've got the Jingu proccing. Nico even makes the rotation, but I'm not certain what he's expected to do here. Obviously, Thompson getting a little bit low. If he can just proc the Jingu, he should be okay. Mischief procs the Jingu. Now, just needs one more hit. He has Balance Strike up in 3. And they're just going to take what they've got and leave. But I say that, Balance Strike comes in. They've got the Dust, S4 forced to run.
He's still alive. Like, they have to get these kills here, otherwise this is an absolute disaster for Alliance.
Yeah, they've rotated so many heroes.
I don't think No Tail's enough there. Like, they've just given up so much because now Seb down in this bot lane, with mid one TP in, they're able to take this tier 1, and they're going to start losing more of the map on Alliance here. Thompson's just finds another kill as well.
Yeah, he might even just get S4 too. Comes in, needs one more shot.
Limp's coming though.
Thompson gets stunned and will eventually die. He gets a little bit overzealous there. Enabler when it comes to this so far. Just how well the lane went and what he was able to accomplish within the lane. I mean, especially when that rotation came out and he got 2 kills.
Yeah, it's not just about how well he did in the lane 1v1 against the Doom. It's all the rotations he's being forced out at his other lanes. The pressure gets lifted a little bit. S4
Step up towards top, uses the RP, gets the kill on S4. No Tail gets credit for that one. They stay too long under the tower. So not only is Thompson up there in the net worth, but all 3 cores on the side of OG are at about 6,000 net worth. Really far and ahead of the Alliance heroes. But S4, he gets caught. Sentry right there. And now they've got the Soulbind. Omni Slash comes through. FNG taking a lot of damage. Doesn't end up falling. Blade Fury, mid one.
Egg on the high ground.
A couple of kills here. There's Supernova. They can't do anything to deal with this egg. It's gonna pop, it's gonna land, and Limp in some trouble. These heroes on the side of Alliance are surviving for now, despite the fact that they've really thrown so much from OG. And now they're gonna try and turn this, counter-initiate. But S4 running in, Shikuchi, and not really finding an opportunity to continue on.
It gives you, what is it, +8 all stats, I think?
Dire are scanning.
+8 all stats, HP and mana regen. Oh, they doomed the Jug down bot.
But can they get the kill onto the Jug? Thompson, meanwhile, kills off S4. And now the Supernova is down. They get the egg. They look over. And this is problematic for mid one. They lose both Socks as well as mid ones. Nico Baby, who gets both kills.
Yeah, the fact that Nico Baby gets both the kills as well. He gets an extra 500 gold off that. So all of a sudden, like, he's finished off this Yasha now. So he has a jump Yasha.
Is under attack.
The trees. And Wukong's under the tier 2 RP. Oh, Seb on a 3. And then taking out all 3 heroes. Lim, FNG, Nico Baby, all gone. Stolen balance strike hits on a Seb. S4 moving forward. The Shikuchi doesn't even have the damage to really do anything. No Tail and Seb are sitting low. Looking for Thompson, who survives with just 100 health. Seb.
Comes Saxer as well.
It pops. Stolen Skewer. And Hanskin, he ends up going down to Seb, but S4 will at least take the life of this Magnus and continue forward.
But he doesn't have Empower to work with. So the fact he's only like 1,000 gold or so behind actually is still pretty good for him. Nico Baby's doing okay here.
8,000 lead, especially after yesterday. Anything still feels winnable, but Limp getting run down will burn out. Saxa gets the kill.
I mean, Limp's just not having a game.
For TPing top.
They're gonna head into the Roche though. They don't have Haunt up for 20 seconds on Alliance, so it's a little bit of a difficult one.
Tombstone comes down, trying to push OG away from the pit. They're going to find S4 instead. He can't get the time lapse off as he's silenced thanks to the Phantom's Embrace of No Tail. So now they've got the Soulbind coming in. Silence on it too. And now Supernova, Aegis is snatched by mid one. They can't even get that huge RP from Seb. And this is so bad for Alliance. They're going to lose everything. Nico Baby now on the run. 4 heroes gone on the side of Alliance. So try to TP out. Inkswell, I'm not sure it will pop in time. Just getting away.
The only way they can do it is if Weaver goes in and like Sakuchi's in to try and kill it, but then he probably dies away, like straight away after he does.
And they take the tier 3. Haunt gets used. They've got the Soulbind onto this Undying as well as the Doom. The Inkswell pops, but it's not going to land. Supernova onto the back lines. It's not the best Supernova, but it does keep Alliance from jumping in. Bruce dive over, Meteor Hammer once again. Nico Baby needs to run. Omni Slash bouncing around. They'll get the kill on FNG. It's just the Undying dead so far. 29 seconds does have buyback.
They still have the Aegis, remember, as well on OG. So even if this Strug dies once, it's still not an awful fight for them.
Oh, Blink, Skewer, time lapse from S4, but they've got the silence onto the Doom, and can they get anything out of this for Alliance? A lot of heroes on the side of OG, but they just don't fall. Buyback comes in from S4, Limp ends up dead. He's got no buyback, he's gone for 30. Nico Baby on the run, and OG just keep coming. Blink, Skewer misses. We'll go over to Thompson. Thompson, with telekinesis, he'll end up dead. 50 seconds without buyback. Gets caught by himself up towards top.
I'm not sure what Thompson's doing over there, but they are going to take the mid-racks anyway. Still have the Aegis up if necessary here. Good Skewer.
FNG silenced. He ends up dead. Nico Baby running forward, and they've got the telekinesis on the No Tail, lifted up, thrown down, but
they've doomed up Seb as well.
It's Limp. And Limp just can't catch up to Seb anymore. He threw the Doom, but I don't know if they are going to reach him in time. Spectral Dagger comes through. Limp. War Stomp. Hits him up. So Seb.
He's got the blink.
He just gets out. Force F with the blink and the Skewer.
Dire's middle tower.
I mean, the fact he gets out there just sums up this game for Alliance.
Yeah.
Oh, Thompson just TP's in again, but he blows up S4.
Blows up S4, might lose his own life. Meteor Hammer coming down, telekinesis is there, but Nico Baby! Oh, Meteor Hammer came in from Saxa, and they'll get the kill on a Limp. Losing another couple of heroes here for Alliance. Meteor Hammer comes down, they take the tower very quickly, they'll continue to move forward. RP available here for Seb if they're going to try and take this high ground. I mean, everything's available for OG anyway. But we have seen, what, one bad RP from Seb? Other than that, he's been really on point. And not only the RPs, but the skewers too. Blink, War Stomp, they've got the lockdown on OG, but just no follow-up damage. That's going to lose Hanskin. And he's dusted, so he needs to leave. Balance strike hits 3. RP to follow it up. It's picture perfect coming in from OG. And they are going to clean up 3 heroes. Hanskin, FNG, Nico Baby die. Doom's thrown out, but it's really not worth much. Limp ends up falling. Buyback from Nico Baby. Supernova down. That's going to pop and hit on S4, but GG's already called. OG will take game 1 in the lower bracket final.
Yeah, it was about as much of a stomp as it was in game 2 and 3 yesterday for Alliance, unfortunately. I know we talked about a lot about OG about that game, but they did play so well, right? So hopefully we get a good game, and even if they lose, that's all we can ask for.
Really hope that we get ourselves to game 3, but you take a look, Bkop bottom already in trouble, but they get the kill on Asaxa, so first blood already here for Alliance. And they might even get more, Seb. Trying to get run down here, FNG has Brain Sap in just a second. Oh, Breathe Fire, not gonna be enough. Bkop's net worth right now, 2,300 too. Also Limp, 2,600 net worth. Having such a good time over mid.
Here's this rotation.
The Elder Dragon form. FNG coming in. Brain Sap. Now the Enfeeble's out, but the Avalanche toss on FNG just needs one more shot to get the kill to Breathe Fire. Ooh, survives and ends up going down on Topson. FNG, 30 health. Topson's basically experiencing what Limp did in the first game. Not as devastatingly, but close.
This tower's about to die here.
Avalanche, the toss, gets the tower. They're gonna rotate, they'll bring mid one in, pounce leashes. They might get the kill on a DK. Body blocks from Topson.
Toss in 2
Topson
seconds.
has toss in 2 seconds. Getting under the tower, nobody rotating. There's the toss, Dark Pack, one more shot gets the kill. I think if anybody rotates earlier, they probably get Topson. Bkop, he comes in, but he's not gonna find
Yes, 1 for mana.
Topson just yet. Waveform, can he catch him? Spirit's hitting. Maybe trying to bait him with the courier there.
It's for...
Oh, FNG.
Okay.
It's the Brain Sap, gets the kill.
I wondered why S4 wasn't coming over there, but
Radiant's courier has been killed.
S4 losing his courier there. Seb just behind the tower, and now they've got the Nightmare. Limp coming over, Seb's in trouble. He's got RP, mid one. He's also shown up. I don't think he's gonna get the RP off. Seb, he'll end up dead. They look over at mid one, pounce to get some distance, and they take out the Magnus and are moving around the map beautifully.
and now mid one on the Slark is getting this big boost in net worth. And now that all of a sudden the lead's down to 1k. Like, OG are finding their way back into this game here with these stacks that they're taking.
Center charged up. Blink Dragon Tail comes in. Mid one in trouble. The Burrow Strike hits. They get the kill to the Sark. Now they look over at No Tail. Inkswell on himself. But there's the Fiend's Grip, and he can't get any further. He'll end up falling. Kill goes for FNG. 2 kills for the side of Alliance. And they show off those Blink Daggers. I believe, you know, both of them getting debuted right there without the knowledge that OG knowing that they had them. So Seb, he gets it with the Burrow Strike. S4 moving forward. He's within the Sandstorm. Not going to continue to chase. He doesn't have a lot of mana just at the moment. RP committed on S4. Here's the Shackle. Power shot. Everything getting thrown at S4 for his aggression. So they get the kill into the Sand King. Maybe a little bit too far forward. They're moving over to go and get Bkop.
RP's up in 10 seconds here. How do they approach this? Shackle's coming over with Saxa.
400 gold until he had the Eagle Song. They've got themselves the Shockwave into this Shackle shot. And, ooh, I don't know if they needed RP there. Avalanche toss seemed to be enough. They get the kill on an Bkop regardless. Topson dominating, and that pushes him back on the Eagle Song a bit. But now we take a look over bottom. Mid one, he's in the Shadow Dance. Our pack on the run. Inkswell gets out with the pounce. Can't control up the Slark enough.
Smells that something might be up.
Really well positioned within the trees. Breaks the smoke, has the Observer Ward, spots Seb, S4. Who will get spotted, dusted up. Avalanche comes in as well as the toss. They don't get the kill just yet. Now the Inkswell will pop. They'll finally finish off S4, but look at mid one. He's taking a lot of damage. RP ends up getting used, but it's a full-on whiff. Seb in some trouble. Good skewer. I believe Hanskin was looking at Icarus dive. They've got themselves the Supernova, and now OG are in a lot of trouble. Topson on the run. No Tail dies. So does Seb. Can they get this tiny out? Topson invis for the moment with this Shadow Blade, and Bkop trying to search for him. So
maybe they feel like they just want to keep this game alive. They, you know, they want to keep scaling going into the late game. as they feel like they can win this if the game goes later on with the 2 cores and the Tiny and the Slug. Epi coming.
Epi, Burrow strike, mid one in trouble. Dragon Tail with the E-Blade blown up. Down goes mid one, and he's gone for 40 seconds. This opens up the Roche pit for Alliance.
It's not going to be like a problem anymore because he knows he has his second life to play with. That he can be so much more aggressive.
Bottom tower is under attack. Your shrine has fallen to the
Like he wants Saxa to go in first and then this RP to be some form of counter initiation.
Radiant's top tower.
And Bkop with this DD just going to start slapping the tower.
Bottom. Look over at DK Inkswell, not gonna land. Fiend's Grip now out on a Thompson. They've got the control. Seb coming over. He does have RP available, but won't go to save his mid. Thompson ends up dead 4 times, reaching it out for Nico Baby. They're gonna grab the tier 2 tower. Let's see if they pressure and go into the high ground.
I think they can kind of tap away at it a little bit here, at least trying to force them all to come back, especially this Slark.
Oh, Jesus. No Tail getting shotgunned
Nice
down
shackle.
in his own base.
They have Blink Skewer here for Limp if they feel like they can get something.
Oh. Not putting it together properly. And now Nico Baby looks for the shackle, lands it. Mid one's in a little bit of trouble. The Sunrays on him with the E-Blade. They'll pop this Slark. Dead for 50 seconds. And has buyback. Pearl Strike now hits on a Seb. They'll buyback on mid one. And now they really need to make something happen, but they're going to lose this mag. And they don't have buyback on Seb. So now your RP is out of the picture. And it looks like OG's opportunity to save this tier 3 is out of the picture. Waveform forward once again. They've got themselves the Adaptive Strike. They'll get the Kona no tail, but they've got the shackle onto the Morphling as well as the DK. But the Burrow Strike from S4. That's going to save them both. Now, into the Shadow Dance, mid one trying to retreat, but they look over at Thompson. He gets it with the Adaptive Strike, the Icarus dive over from Hanskin. The damage is out onto this Morphling, but he does have the Aegis. They get the kill on a Thompson. They'll take out the Tiny. They look over as now the Burrow Strike hits on a Saxa. Down goes Windrunner. Mid one running back. 4 heroes gone on the side of OG. They take the bottom tier 3 and will look towards this set of racks.
Nico Baby turns into the Morphling as well, gets the shackle. Turns into the Wind Ranger, gets the shackle. And Seb, he couldn't save his Slark who got gone on with the shackle because he used his Blink to go for that skewer play. And it feels like without the Slark BKB, they just have no capability to take fights on OG. It's so difficult for him to commit in. Like, he wouldn't have saved his deaths because they've been, like, instant initiations. But even so, like, they can't force anything because they really struggle to get this instant initiation into the
Skewer
fights.
onto 2. And they've got the Soulbind to follow it up. Seb, though, holding the RP, finally throws it out, goes onto the Bane as well as the DK. They've got themselves the E-Blade, hits on a mid one. He's getting low, it goes into the Shadow Dance. Now looking over at Hanskin. The pounce isn't going to land with the Icarus dive over. Now the Shackle comes to. He's got Supernova in just a second. Won't come up in time. He ends up dead. Waveform forward from Nico Baby. Epicenter as well as the Burrow Strike coming through. They get the Kona Saxa. They lose Limp on the backlines. FNG hit with the Inkswell. Thompson's got himself a triple kill. And now Nico Baby moving forward. He's got himself the E-Blade as well as the Icarus dive. Waveform finishes off Thompson. They get the Kona the Tiny. He's dead for 60 seconds. He does have buyback, but now Burrow Strike hitting onto these heroes on the side of OG. Continuing to move forward. There was Nico Baby looking over at No Tail with the E-Blade coming in again.
Just Morphling left.
Just
No
the Adaptive
Aegis.
Strike. They've got the waveform. They'll get the Kona No Tail, and it's just Nico Baby alive, surrounded by 3. Can he fight this? Power Shot comes in, and oh, they disarm mid one. Skewer comes through. Nico Baby surviving, goes into the Windrunner form as he's morphed into him. Shackle doesn't connect onto Seb. I thought maybe that would, but he's got the waveform back and has the distance to get away from OG. However, OG, will they go onto the tier 1 tower? They'll at least take the tower after the glyph. BKB's up on the Slark. BKB still weighs out for the Tiny, though. Scotty finished off for the Morph. Seb with the Invis Rune. Nico Baby. Shadow Blade, Blink, Dragon Tail, that comes in, but they've got themselves the Shackle on a Limp. Limp, very tanky. No Tail, already dead on Nico Baby. They got the BKB Popeye mid one. And can this set up for anything for the side of OG? The Fiend's Grip is out on the Thompson. He's locked down back and away from his entire team. So they'll get the kill onto the Tiny. They'll take it a second. He's got buyback 65 seconds dead. Now Alliance grabbing themselves 2. And the BKB, well, from mid one, doesn't really find them anything. Forward to the tier 3, up towards top. Limp blinking forward behind the racks, and we'll lose this Elder Dragon for him. Shackle comes in, doesn't connect. Dragon Tail, Dark Pacting it off immediately. Buyback from Thompson.
There's no BKB on Slark though. 10 seconds.
Disarm onto the Sark. 10 seconds till they have the BKB.
RP.
They've got the RP on a multiple hero. Skewer comes in. Now they've got the Soulbind. That was a Skewer on a 3. Can they get anything out of this? Waveform over. FNG, he ends up dead. BKB's been popped by Limp. They look over as they get the kill on S4 as well. So 2 heroes gone on the side of Alliance. They've got themselves the Phantom's Embrace on a Nico Baby. Nico Baby goes into the tiny form. Mid one moving forward. Mid one now has the BKB. So he's going to turn his attention over to Nico Baby, who uses the Waveform, gets the kill on a Soxa, finds himself a kill on a No-Tail. So the supports are gone, and so is Tops and Seb and Mid one. Can they get anything to save the game? It doesn't look like it. Dragon Tail coming in from Lin. Looking over at Mid one, gets the kill. Ultra kill for Nico Baby. Is he gonna dive into the base to get this Rampage? Skewer back, Waveform away. Hanskin here. And he's just standing, taunting, dropping his items right in front of Seb. There's the E-Blade. There's the Rampage Alliance. They clean up everybody. Nico Baby finds himself a Rampage. They don't call GG just yet on OG, but Alliance will go for the tier 4s.
He gets the deaths on Nico Baby. I don't think they're going to be up in time here on OG. I think this is the bitter end, unfortunately, for them. But what a game. I mean, Seb's going to buy back here. He doesn't have RP, though, for 60.
Blink Skewer, can't find it. And Alliance, they will clean up and finish off game 2 and push us to a full 3-game series.
What a game, though, by Alliance. Like, how much better did they look this game than the first game overall? Like, that was incredible.
Ooh, so Zeus comes in. I don't know if I was expecting the Zeus, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's... I mean, I talked about how they lacked a little bit of burst damage, but I wasn't expecting that to come through. So it looks like it's going to be a 50-50 or so for the runes here.
Yeah, maybe not at the 4-minute mark. Do you think that they make the rotation at the 5-minute mark to go with this catapult? Especially with the DK, we saw that in the last game.
Potentially, yeah. But then who rotates over? Like maybe the Phoenix, but the Zeus clears the wave so quickly.
FNG, one shot from dead, goes into the trees. Mid one trying to close the gap, uses that
mid as well
to take out a tree, but no tail. He goes down, Tops and falls. FNG will die as well. 2 heroes gone to the side of OG. Well, they just lose FNG to Mid one.
You know, I would have been surprised that he's held off on that. That's for sure.
I mean, the wave clear is going to be really nice against the Nature's Prophet and whatnot. FNG's coming in here, and the Phoenix is heading over.
Hanskin from the other side. Soxa had spotted Hanskin, but they've got themselves the Dragon Tail as well as the Hickory's Dive out onto Topson. Topson throws an Arc Lightning. I don't know if it's going to be enough. He's burning away. One more shot comes in from Limp to finish him off. The Blade Fury for Mid one on a Limp. It's not going to be enough, especially with the Sunray from Hanskin. Well done to keep him alive. Now they've got the Liquid Fire. No Tail makes the rotation. Healing Ward, so Mid one's okay. He is 36 and 17. Now 37 and 17, but this is what we saw in the second game was just a Limp and Nico Baby having a much better time. Bottom, Blade Fury on S4, he'll TP away. FNG, Dual Breath on a Mid one. Thundergod's Wrath will kill off S4, but Mid one, he's gonna die here to FNG. No Tail throws the Magic Missile, Dual Breath up in just a second.
And he actually goes for the maxed out Arc Lightning on the mid lane. Wow.
Nico Baby rotating towards mid. They've got the Dragon Tail out on a Topson, and I think Nico Baby's looking for the Chronosphere. Yeah, he'll get it, and they'll get themselves a kill on a Topson once again. He makes the rotation mid just to grab this kill for the 3rd time on a Topson. Ahead of S4, but behind by quite a bit on the other cores of the line.
It's all jungle creeps for him.
Nature.
RP.
That is Limp being in some trouble. And they did use that RP. They're still trying to get the kill here on a Limp. Omni Slash committed to finish off the DK. Hanskin in an interesting spot. And he will fall. Soxa gets the kill, and he steals Icarus Dive.
No Tail's ready to wave a Terror as well. 4 points. Or is he looking to stack once more, potentially? Yeah, it looks like they are.
They're going to try and get Topson over mid, and now Soxa time walks away. They get the kill on the Topson. Seb's made the rotation. They're really trying to commit onto the tier 1 tower. Dragon Tail, Seb He's got RP. Ice Path comes in. Omni Slash used. It's on FNG by himself. They'll get the kill. Mid one now into the Blade Fury. Seb
RP.
for the RP. Finds it. Supernova, though, on the high ground. Can they get the kill on this Void? Yes, they can. Nico Baby goes down. The Supernova is about to pop. They've got the swap on a mid one just out of range of the Supernova. So they look over at Notail, who throws the magic missile on Wells with swap. S4 back into the hands of Soxa as well as Seb. Seb, though, not really doing a lot of damage. Has the Shockwave, but they've got the Blade Fury once again from mid one, trying to TP out, but they've got the Skewer. The triple kill from mid one tops him back into the fight. And now, can they get anything more? Limp and Hanskin looking to retreat. Don't think OG go behind the tier 1 tower. A level 3 healing ward, so he's really not in much danger taking this stack. He's got the Empower, and look at how quickly he takes it.
Bot lane as well. Saxa has the
swap.
Saxa has the DK stun though available, so if he ever catches anybody with a lift, they do have follow-up. Mid lane.
They're gonna look over as Chronosphere used, hits on 2. They find themselves tops in. Macropyre down. They get the kill onto the Zeus. They lose FNG. TPing in his S4. Now Dragon Tail out on a mid one. Can they control him enough? He doesn't have Omni Slash for another 44 seconds, as well as the Blade Fury for another 5 for the Blade Fire. Takes him out. Mid one gone. 8 times 3 into the hands of Limp. Seb now running away. Magic Missile hits onto S4, but it's not gonna really stop him from continuing on, as they've already got Nico Baby as well as Limp going for the kill onto Seb. They'll get the kill onto Seb. They look back over at Notail, who's in the Sprout. S4 a little bit low, so he doesn't want to try and go in on a Notail. He might end up dead if he does, but he's got the treants following him. Notail. And we find the distance. It doesn't look like it. TP though, and Ice Path just a little bit late. I thought they had the mark on him, but instead he's able to TP away.
You know,
More so I was just talking about having that utility before the blink.
Yeah.
The pipe definitely much better this time around.
S4 might be in trouble here.
Shockwave, Bleed with Terror, Thundergod's Wrath with Magic Missile. They'll get the kill on S4.
And Chronosphere's up, but without the Nature's Prophet, I don't know how comfortable Alliance feel about this.
Right now it's just mid one inside the pit.
This is so risky.
They've got Wave of Terror, so the minus armor is 7 with a level 4 Wave of Terror. But
he's in trouble.
They just left mid one. Blade Fury comes in. He's got the healing ward, so he's going to survive a little bit longer. Macropyre's down inside the pit, and Chronosphere hits mid one. They got the swap as well as the telekinesis. They get the save. Supernova's out. S4. He'll TP over. They look to get the kill here on a Notail. They'll finish off the Venge. Now they look at Seb. Seb hit with the Dragon Tail. This is a problem for OG. Seb needs to try and make something happen with the rest of his team. They'll throw the RP at Nico Baby. Omni Slash bouncing around, goes over to Limp. Nico Baby doesn't end up dying. Time Walk will heal him back up. They look over at mid one, and he goes into the Blade Fury as doing a lot of damage on a Nico Baby. They just can't finish him. They take out FNG. They look over at S4. Soxa trying to do it again. Hanskin sitting low as well. The Venge Illusion trying to get the kill on a Hanskin. Meanwhile, though, Thompson killed by Nico Baby. Triple kill for the Faceless Void. 4 heroes gone on the side of OG. And it's a 2,000 net worth lead, maybe in a Roche for Alliance.
Really well played by Limp that fight. He understands the only way they lose it is if they get Chrono together on him and Nico Baby. So he kind of skirts around the outside a little bit. And as soon as the RP Omni Slash...
And Notail's gonna fall, and
I don't know if they can go Roche now, though.
Still some time. Really well played by Alliance. Really, really well played. The positioning was very solid. All of the supports, it was Soxa as well as Notail who got the saves there within the Chronosphere. They just couldn't kill off Nico Baby, and now Soxa in some trouble. The telekinesis comes in as well as the Sunray from Hanskin. Soxa sitting on about 1 health. He ends up dying on one more right click coming in from Nico Baby. The Essence Ring used by Seb. Blade Fury right on Nico Baby. Mid one trying to do what he can, but Nico Baby has Time Walk and will just continue to heal up, walk away from the side of OG.
And then as soon as it came out onto Nico Baby with the Omni Slash, he instantly ran in to tank it up with Nico Baby so that the Omni Slash damage got shared out between the two of them. Nico Baby almost dies again to the Rubik, but just about manages to get away. Playing right on the edge here. Nico Baby is so farmed now.
Swap Magic Missile, FNG, he gets dropped pretty quickly.
They have the Omni Slash up in 10 seconds. RP up in 10 as well. FNG dead, maybe that's enough.
Roche fight 2.0, Hanskin in some trouble. Thundergod's Wrath will finish off Phoenix.
If this is Roche then for OG, they can't fight without the supports on Alliance. Hanskin needs to buy back if they want to. Yeah, he does.
So that'll give the signal that they do want to, in fact, fight. They've got Jakiro up in 10 seconds. I don't think Roche is going down in that time. It's going to be certainly close. So they may not have the Jakiro for this fight. Throwing the Fire Spirits. Chronosphere available. Nico Baby, Time Walks back. Now they've got everybody on the side of Alliance. Mid One still in the pit by himself. Can they try and steal this Roche? They look over. Nico Baby, they've got themselves the swap. No Tail now. He backs off. The Wrath of Nature comes in. The Chronosphere is going to be used as well as the Supernova. They got themselves the Ice Path, but it actually locks up Flame. They'll take the Aegis. They'll take out Roche. And now Mid One now needs to run. Seb in some trouble. He's here with 4 heroes on the side of Alliance. They'll get the kill on a Seb. They'll take out this Magnus. Ice Path laid down, and they're looking for Mid One very, very, very much so as they go and get themselves the TP forward from S4. They continue to blink on forward, but they just don't find the kill onto Mid One yet. Nico Baby, he's getting low, but the Bastions come out in a no-tail. They'll get the kill on the Venge. They look over to potentially continue forward for Saksa. Mid One gets spotted farming, and Blade Fury TP's out.
Jesus.
He's only got it for a fourth of the duration, though.
It's like 40 seconds left or something. It's not very long, but he had it the whole Roche fight duration, but couldn't really make massive use of it, unfortunately.
No-tail spotted. Dragon Tail comes in. Dual Breath Ice Path down. And they'll take out No-tail once again. He's dead for the 7th time. He's 0-7 and 12 at the moment. Up towards top, they get S4. Thompson gets credit for that kill.
They do use the Omni Slash, but I think they'll find any kill with the Omni Slash at the moment.
Saksa attempting the TP out, but blink forward from Limp. Dragon Tail's there, killing spree for the DK. 7k net worth lead. OG on their heels at the moment. Thompson is gonna get spotted here. Blink Dragon Tail once again, and there's the kill onto this Zeus.
Not only is he going to be difficult to kill, but he does like a massive amount of damage now.
Mid One. In some trouble. Nico Baby here. Bastion's coming through. They've got the Blade Fury. He's trying to get away. He's got the Healing Ward, but look at the damage from Nico Baby, as well as Hanska with the Sunray right on him. An easy kill to finish off the Jug.
And Alliance are doing a really good job of punishing them for it and picking them off.
Limp. Telekinesis. Skewer back from Seb.
But coming in though.
Wrath of Nature and S4. He throws the Sprout. Doesn't spot Seb, who blinks away and gets to this tier 2 tower and TPs away. But No Tail Mid One. Or actually, I think to stop the TP. They're going to look over to go for FNG. Limp comes through with a blink as well as the Dragon Tail out of the Mid One. The back of Pyre's in. Thompson looking to follow this up, help out a little bit, but the Blade Fury is used by Mid One. Comes over to look at Hanskin to grab this kill, but he goes into the Supernova, and that egg gets blown up.
Baby's coming.
Limp. Oh, Chronosphere on a 3, gets the swap out of the Jug. Mid One trying to survive. He's got Omni Slash, but he can't get it off. Oh dear, the Banshees come in for Nico Baby, and they finish off this Jug. He's got buyback. They're gonna lose No Tail, and now RP committed for Nico Baby, but this is just a defensive retreat RP. And OG continuing to fall back even further as Alliance put the pressure on. Mid One finished off that Basher. They pick up a Telescope. He's got Orb of Destruction. Gives the Telescope over to No Tail, I'd assume. But the Chronosphere comes down to 2. Nico Baby, he is here to try and finish off the Jug as well as the Venge. They get the kill on No Tail. Seb, I think, fainted on that RP. They look over at Thompson. They get themselves a second Nico Baby with a double kill. And now the RP comes down on 2 of these heroes. Can they get the kill on Nico Baby before he gets the time walk off? Mid One's gone. Supernova. Seb falls as well. 4 heroes gone. Buyback from 2. And OG can't find anything here. Alliance continue to run forward and over the side of OG. They're going to buy back on Seb, but he doesn't have RP. Ice Path down, locks up this No Tail Venge, but it's not he who they're after. It's Thompson. They kill him off for the 2nd time. 75 seconds gone, 66 seconds for the Venge, and it's looking unlikely that OG will pull themselves out of this one. Limp's a little bit low, but nobody here to convert on this. Seb comes over, Shockwave misses, tier 3 in trouble. Time walk forward, Saksa. He'll steal the time walk to get some space between him and the Void, but
from Seb, he instantly got the 2-man Ice Path onto the Jug and the Magnus himself, so that the whole RP duration basically got wasted. Like, they couldn't do anything.
Dragon Tail comes through into Saksa. He does have Time Walk, so he'll get some distance. Limp pops the BKB, Mid One back alive. They've got 3 heroes here for the side of OG. The tier 3 still standing, but Seb, RP, still down for another 60. Omni Slash is up, but I don't think it really gets him anything in this spot. Dragon Tail once again onto Saksa. Ice Path follows it up. They've got themselves the stun. Seb blinks into the Ice Path, but they've got the score back on the 2 under the tier 4 towers, but the damage is way too much. Mid one, he's been disarmed. There's nothing he can do. He goes into the Blade Fear just to back up into the base, but the bashes, they come in. Bash, bash, baby. Mid one goes down, and now they've just got Venge to defend.
With 3 dead, I mean, it's all in on the Tops and Zeus, but unfortunately, Limp's playing like an absolute monster this game and just finds him straight away there.
Blink Dragon Tails into the Ice Path. Triple kill for Nico Baby. Nico Baby dodges the base, looking for the Ultra kill. Is anyone going to feel alive for him to get the Rampage? He actually just ends up dead. Dives in too far. He'll fall. Ancient exposed. They don't have Glyph. They just have Topsin, and now they don't even have that. Godlike for Limp. The Ancient will fall, and it will be Alliance who take on Team Nigma in the finals. OG take game 1, and the reverse sweep comes from Alliance to book their ticket into the grand final.
What a game 2 and 3 by them, because they looked so down and out after game 1. Like, they looked completely out of it, right? And all of a sudden, it feels like we talked about the drafts being relatively even in this game 2 and 3, right?